Race number 1, Sportsmen, start making your way to the track. I'm looking for Todd and Jackson. Todd and Jackson to the track. Thanks. Huh? All right, I need marshals from the race number 12, Slash late model. Doug, Ryan, Matt, Keith, Tony. Marshals, make your way out to the track. I see 3, and I got 1 volunteer. All right. All right, to kick off the night, we are going to play the national anthem. Can everyone in the pits come to the off-road or to the dirt wall? We are going to play the national anthem. Everyone stand up, remove your hats. All right, drivers, get your trucks rolling, get them rolling. Jackson. Todd Brooks. All right, we are going racing. Spread them out. Race number 1, you are going live. Less than 5. Todd Brooks cross line. Jackson Boyd cross line. 1 and 2 both checked and rolling. Right now we got Todd leading the way. Red and blue, a little bit of black. That number 26 truck down the backside of the track. Turns 3 and 4, coming to the start finish. We got Jackson in that number 2 spot. White, red, and blue. Oh, he's spun around in turn 4. He's coming to the line now. Number 55 in that 2 spot. He's got the yellow wheels on that truck. There you go, Jackson. There you go. You got it now. Too much. Todd leading the way. Blue, red, and black, number 26. Oh. Tim, the transponder has stopped working. Oh, there it is. Todd leading the way. 40 and a 4:04. He's on a 40-lap run. Jackson about 15 seconds behind him. Those 2 cars separated by 2 seconds on the track. About 20 seconds on the clock. Leader down the backstretch. Jackson down the backstretch. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go now. Todd leading the way. Both of them up in that wall.
2 minutes left.
Leader on a 40-lap run. He's on a 40 and a 4:06. 40 seconds behind him is Jackson Boyd. Jackson down the front side of the track, coming to the line now. That red, blue, and white number 55, the Mario body. Come on. 1:10 remaining, 2:50 down, 1:10 left to go. Ooh.
1 minute left.
Ooh. 45 seconds left to go. Jackson, I'm going to have to ask you to pull it over. Ooh, body coming off the truck. Swap his body pins around. See if you can't put a rear one on the front. 25 seconds left in this one. Todd out there by himself. Tim, you got to look at the transponder after this race. It's skipping a lot of laps. 15 seconds left to go. Todd, red, blue, and black, number 26. He's driving the donor car today. He just went 5.2, his fastest lap. He crosses the line one more time around. When he crosses the line, he will be finished. All right, drivers, make your way back out to the track to Marshall.
The race is completed.
Finish your race. All right, race number 2. Get your buggies rolling, get them rolling.
Connor Essex. Scott Wilson. Brad Millen. Doug Powell.
All right, get them spread out, get them spread out. Race number 2, 2-wheel drive buggy street stock. Going live, sound of the tone. We got Connor, Dwight, Doug, Brad, and Scott. All 5 of my racers are checked and rolling, putting down their first couple laps. Right off bat, we got Doug Powell on point. That red number 8, white spoked wheels. He's coming to the line. He crosses with a 4.3. Connor Essex, half a second behind him. Oh, he's going to crash. He's going to fall back to that 4 spot. It is now Doug, Dwight, Scott, Connor, Brad. Doug working a 2.5 lead over Dwight Smith. Dwight down the front straightaway, that wide and yellow, number 14. He's holding down the 2. Doug about 1/10 faster every single lap around. Dwight now 2 seconds off. Oh man, big crash out of him. He's going to fall back to the 3, maybe the 4. Dwight's crash knocks him down to the 4 spot. Connor moving up, Scott moving up. It's Doug in the solid red. Hasn't had a crash yet. He drops hot lap of the race, 4.21. He's the only car to find a 4.2. Connor Essex in that 2 spot. He's in that solid white baby blue, number 7, down the back straightaway. He goes 4.6. His fastest lap is a 4.3. Scott Wilson in the 3. He's in that blue and white number 5, the Kyle Larson body. Watch the front, watch the front. That was number 2 and 3 caught on each other. That's going to allow Dwight Smith to move up to that 2 spot. Doug having a flawless run. No crashes, no bobbles yet. He has a 10-second lead over Dwight. So Doug in the solid red, Dwight in the solid white. Those 2 cars on track together. They are 10 seconds apart on clock. 2:15 down, 1:45 left to go. Doug on a 56.403, 11-second lead over Dwight Smith. Dwight has 2 seconds over Connor. Connor has 5 over Scott. Scott has 10 over Brad. The battle for the 2 spot closing in. Dwight and Connor 1.4 apart. Dwight in the solid white. Connor in the white and blue. They're on track together. Down the back straightaway, coming to the line. Now Brad in between them. Hitting the line there. Dwight goes 4.5. Connor goes 4.4. We got 1 minute left on clock. 1.1 is the gap. Down the back straightaway. This is your closest battle crossing the line. 1 second flat between those 2 drivers with 45 left on the clock right now. Doug on a 55 lap run. He's got a 12-second advantage over Dwight. Dwight has 1 over Connor. Connor has 10 over Scott. Scott has 10 over Brad. It is big gaps everywhere else. Battle for that number 2 spot with 30 seconds left to go. Mixing up. Dwight going to come out on top. Both of them bobbling. Doug making his way through. Connor giving him plenty of room. Doug's car on a whole nother pace. We got 10 seconds left in this race. Dwight just has to keep it on his wheels for 5 more seconds. 2 more laps for these drivers. Next time around, they will be done.
Doug Powell done.
Scott make 1 more lap.
Connor Essex done.
Race is over, race is over.
All drivers are finished.
Doug, Dwight, Connor, your top 3. All right, track is open. Track is open. I need one Marshall in turn number 2. One Marshall in turn 2.
Maximus.
All right, this is heat 1 of 2. There is a total of 8 of you guys, so there will be a B main. Get them spread out, get them spread out. If you have a bad run, don't let it completely fall apart. All right, race going live, sound of the tone, less than 5. Tony, first one across. Ryan, Matt, and Kyler. Everyone is live. All right, Tony and Kyler both having big crashes. They fall to the back. It's Ryan Hahn and Matt Sinix. Those drivers separated by 1/10 of a second. Ryan goes 4.5. Fast lap of the race. Never mind, Kyler taking hot lap. 4.55. Now Matt Sinix to the point. Matt goes 52.403. That's his pace. Matt in that blue and white number 34. Down the front straightaway, crossing the line there. Blue, white, yellow, number 34, crossing the line. He's on a 52-lap run. He's got 1 second over Ryan. Ryan goes 4.6. That's his fastest lap of the race. Tony goes 4.53. New hot lap. It's Matt, Ryan, Tony. Kyler resetting hot lap, 4.50. So Kyler 8 seconds away from the number 3 spot. Multiple crashes knocking him down. He does have the fastest truck. Never mind, Tony Hutton goes 4.46. You guys are dropping the pace out here. 145 down, 2:15 to go. Matt Sinix leading the way, 52-lap run. 1 second behind him is Ryan. Ryan's in that white and blue, number 9. Coming to the front straightaway now. Tony in the 3, Kyler in the 4. Matt on a 52.403. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 coming to the line. He's in that white, blue, and yellow, number 34. He is right off Ryan Hahn's rear wing. Ryan crossing the line. That white and blue, number 9. They are now 1.3 apart. The gap is stretching. Matt has a target to chase. Oh, man. A crash in front of them. Gonna collect both of them slightly. Ryan a little bit worse off than Matt. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. 1:05 remaining. Tony now up to the 2 spot. Ryan gonna fall back to the 3. Kyler in the 4. Matt and Tony separated by 3.5 seconds. Matt working a big lead now. That white, blue, and yellow number 34 down the back straightaway. He's on a 52.404. Oh, Tony gonna crash behind him. Ryan Hahn gonna move up to the 2 spot now. Ryan and Tony 3 seconds apart. Gaps have stretched out between all 4 of our drivers. Nobody is on the same lap anymore. Nobody is on the same lap. Matt on a 52-lap run. Ryan on a 51. Tony on a 50. 10 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left to go. Oh, big crash. No more time remaining. Keep on going until you are called done. Keep on going. Matt, you are finished. Ryan, you are finished. Tyler and Tony races over. Matt, Ryan, and Tony, your top three.
Chris Hutton.
Track is open, track is open.
Hunter Nolan. Nick Lowry.
All right, Matt Sinix, your TQ here tonight, 51-40. That's what you guys are shooting for. Race going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. It's Chris, Nathan, Hunter, Nick. You are chasing down a 51-40 set by Matt Sinix. Right now, Nick Lowry goes 4.7 on the lap, number 1. He's on a 50 and a 4:02. Chris, 1/10 of a second behind him. Hunter, half a second back. And Nathan, 3 seconds behind that battle. 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Nick, your leader early off in this one. The green and silver number 4 coming to the line there. Hunter Nolan in that 2 spot. Black and green number 52. He crosses the line. He is now 3 seconds behind Nick. Nick goes 4.7. That's his fastest lap so far. He's looking to go number 3 overall in that A main. He's on a 50-lap run. Crossing the line there. He had 2 back-to-back long laps. Gonna drop him back on pace. 4.7. That was his fastest lap. Backs it up with a 4.9. Hunter Nolan 5 seconds behind. His fastest lap is a 4.9. Chris goes 4.7. Nathan Albee goes 5.1. $145 down, $215 to go. Nick on a 49.40. Oh, big crash there in turn 2. He's going to fall back. He crosses the line. He's holding down the top position. Looking to go number 4 in the A main. He just has to keep it clean. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Hunter Nolan 3 seconds back. Nathan 5 behind him. And Chris 2.5 behind Nathan. Gaps are stretching out in this one. Chris in that number 4 spot, showing a lot of pace. Oh, gonna have a crash there. $230 down, $130 left to go. Nick on a 48.402. A big crash in turn 3. He's on a 47.401. Still holding on to that top position. He's got 3 seconds over Hunter. Hunter has 10 seconds over Nathan. Big gaps in this one, big gaps. Nathan with a longer lap. Chris Houghton reeling him in. 45 seconds left to go. 45 left to go. Nathan and Chris, 1/10 of a second apart. Chris crosses the line. Nathan crosses now. Chris up to the 3 spot. He's going to have a crash. "30 seconds left to go. That's 30 down, 30 remaining. Nick on a 48.404. Hunter, 8 seconds behind him. No close racing happening in this one. No close racing. Chris with a big crash knocks him back to the 4 spot. He is 2 seconds behind Nathan. No more time remaining. No more time remaining. Here comes the bell. Keep on driving. Keep on driving. I will call you done. Hunter, you're done. Nathan, you're done. Chris and Nick. All right. Nick, Hunter, Chris, your top 3. All right. We have, I think, 12 late model drivers. We're looking to have a C heat late model tonight. Go ahead and get them rolling. Get them rolling.
Connor 6. Matt Smith.
All right. Race number 5. Get them spread out. Get them spread out. All right. Race is going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. It's Keith, Connor, and James. Dwight going to be out of this one early. Oh, man. Looks like James going to be the only one. Keep it clean. Oh, no. Everyone having crashes. No one having a clean run yet. It was Connor out front. Now it's James Bruder on point. Connor 6 seconds back. Now Keith 1/10 of a second apart. One minute down, 3 left to go. We got James leading the way. Connor in the 2, Keith in the 3. James and Connor 5 seconds apart. Connor with a long lap drops him back to the 3 spot. He's got a hot lap of the race, 4.1. James Bruder leading the way. He goes 5.2. That's his fastest lap. Oh, big crash out of James. Able to find his wheels. Doesn't need a marshal. Keith now 4.5 seconds back. James gonna find a 4.18. Connor resetting high lap of the race. It's a 4.16. Now a 4.12. James further 53.401. Keith 5 seconds back. Now Connor holding that 2 spot. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Who can keep it on the wheels longer? James and Connor. Now it's going to be James and Keith. Connor falling back to the 3 spot. 1/10 of a second between those 2 drivers. We got James Bruther on point, 52.40. Keith 4 seconds behind him. Back right side of the car hanging off. Means that extra little wing back there isn't doing a thing. 2:45 down, 1:15 left to go. James on a 53 lap run, 5 seconds over Keith. Keith has 4 over Connor. Just over a minute left to go. It's 1:05 left on the clock. We got 2 more heats coming up. James looking to set an early TQ. 53 lap run. That's solid white number 77 crossing the line there. He's got 6 seconds over Keith. .330 down, 30 seconds left to go. James and Keith 8 seconds apart. Connor now half a second behind him. Down the front straightaway, crossing the line as they are lined up. James, Keith, and Connor. Now Connor going down a good lap, drops Keith back to the 3 spot. 1.1 between those 2 drivers. No time left on the clock. 3 seconds left to go. Here comes the bell. One more time around. Keep going, keep going. Cross the line, you are done.
Attention done. All drivers are finished. James Brother done. The race is completed.
All right. Get my marshals back out here. We'll be ready to run.
Skinner Crow.
No laps, no laps.
Scott Russell. James
All
Stewart.
right, track is open, track is open. Get them rolling.
Cole Gibson.
I mean, if you keep the speed up and you don't crash, it should be good. All right, Scott, you putting it out there, or you taking it off? All right. Well, our heat has been drastically cut down. Two guys, we are rolling less than 5. It's Grant and Dan. They are both now checked in. Grant Gibson looks like he's showing a lot of pace. He goes 4.13 first lap out. Dan goes 4.19. Those drivers separated by half a second, nearly quarter of a second between those two drivers. Dan goes 4.15. He's carrying a lot of speed through the corner. Gonna have a bobble there. Grant Gibson leading the way by half a second. He's on a 58.404. Good qualifying time out of him. Dan Stewart in the 2. 0.8 of a second back. That time around, 1 full second behind him. Oh, little bobble out of Grant. Dan now, half a second back. It's 4.5 tenths. Grant Gibson, that white and pink. 90 down the back straightaway. Coming to the front. Car getting tippy. Dan Stewart, 0.8 of a second behind him. Dan in that solid black white wheels. He's coming wide off the corner. Car pushing up the wall. He's dealing with a little bit of rub. Oh, Grant getting the inside of him. He's going to give it back. Oh, remember, you guys have one more heat after you. Don't play around too much. $145 down, 2:15 to go. Grant on a 55.401. Dan 1.5 behind him. Skeeter going to make his way out of here. He's going to run 2 laps, or 2 minutes worth of laps.
2 minutes left.
He's going to be in that black and flame job, number 22. See what kind of laps he has in him. He just threw down a 2-minute hot lap. $145 left to go. Grant, Dan, Skeeter. Hot lap of the race goes to Grant, 4.13. Dan, 4.15. Skeeter, 4.2. Here comes Skeeter. He's swinging 4.14. $250 down, 110 left to go. It's Grant on a 56-lap run, looking to beat James's TQ run of a 53.404. Oh, big crash out of your leader. He's going to lose a lap. Dan Stewart, 2.5 behind him. Skeeter on a 20-lap run. He's got the hot lap of the race, 4.07. The only car to find a 4th lap so far. $330 down, 30 seconds left to go. Grant, 55.40. 3.5 behind him is Dan Stewart. Dan's got roughly 20 laps over Skeeter. 15 seconds left to go. 15 left to go. No more time. There's the bell. Keep on going. Grant, you are done. Skeeter and Dan, you are finished. That's a race.
Dan Stewart done. The race is completed.
right, get them spread out.
Joe. Phil Crow. Brent Wilson.
I need a marshal from the last heat. Scott Wilson out to the track. If you can't make it, have someone come out for you. Oh, you got a marshal. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, Todd's got it. Perfect.
Phil Gibson.
All right, spread them out. 5 erasers in this heat. We are going live. Sound of the tone. You are trying to beat Grant Gibson's TQ time, 56.404. It's going to be Cole Denny leading the way on a 58-lap run. Doug 1/10 behind him. It's going to be close. Bill, Brent, and Phil all within half a second of each other. 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Cole looking to reset that TQ time. He goes 4.14. He's going down the back straightaway, coming to the line now. That's solid gray and orange, number 10. Crossing the line there. He goes 4.2, making his way through traffic, working with him nicely. Thank you, Doug. 50 seconds down, 3:10 left to go. It's Cole and Doug working together. They are 2 seconds apart. Cole and Doug looking to go first and last in your A main. Cole looking to reseat, take that top spot. Doug looking to go to the number 4 overall. Brent, Phil, and Bill leading out the rest of your field. Cole, oh man, flipped over in turn 2. Cole with a really long one. He got pitched on the right side. It's an 8.5 second lap. He is now going to lose that TQ. Doug with a crash as well. They were half a second apart. They cross the line this time around. It's Cole Denny leading the way. Half a second over Doug Townsend. That time around, it's 0.4. Doug goes 4.19. Cole goes 4.10. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Cole looking to go number 3 in the A main. Doug just shy of an A main position. Looking to go number 5 overall. He goes 4.18. Cole and Doug 2.5 seconds apart. Doug making his way to the A main now. Looking number 4 overall. Your leader is that solid gray number 10, crossing the start finish. 4.2 out of him. Doug Townsend and that blue, orange, number 33, holographic numbers. He hits the start finish with a 4.2. The gap is 2.5. Bill Gibson in the number 3. Oh, a little bobble there out of him. He was in the 3rd spot, just 1 second shy of the A main. He's going to park it. I guess he wants the extra run time in the C. It's Brent, Bill, and Phil leading out the rest of your heat. Cole, Doug, Brent, Bill, and Phil. 3:15 down, 45 left to go. Doug going to find a hot lap 4.14. The gap is now 3.5 seconds apart. Cole making his way back onto a 55-lap run. He's looking to improve his starting position, just shy of a TQ run. Grant went 56 laps. Cole Denny about 1 second shy from a TQ. That's solid gray and orange, number 10. He went 4.4 last time. 4.4 once again. He needs some hot laps here at the end. 4.1 gets him a lot closer. I don't believe there's enough time for him to do it. Here comes the bell. 5 seconds on clock. Keep on going, keep on going. No one is done.
Frank Wilson done.
Cole, Brent,
All drivers have
and
finished.
Doug. Race is over. Race is over.
Race is complete.
Cole Denny. Not quite. He's going to miss it just shy of 1 second behind Grant Gibson. Grant going to set TQ with a 56-lap run. It's going to be Grant Gibson, your TQ. Cole Denny, Dan Stewart, and Doug Townsend, your A main. All right, no laps. Let me get my marshals out there. I had 5 racers in that last one. 5 racers in that last one.
Eddie Sauer.
All right, get them on, get them on. Ooh, that does not sound good. Ronnie gonna be out of this one. Grab that green car on the back. Spur gear or pinion. Pinion could have fallen off. All right. Get them spread out. Get them spread out. All right. Race is going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. All right. We're going to restart it. Get them spread out. Going live, less than 5. There we go. Dean, Nathan, and Eddie. Everyone is now checked in. First lap's down. We got Dean Riley on point. Nathan half a second off. Whoa, flying straight. No more steering. That car's going to be down too. Is it a receiver wire? Lost all power. All right, Dean, Eddie, Nathan, your top 3. There's only one heat of you guys. I would just pull it off so you don't break it. Make sure it's still good for the main. There's only one heat of you guys, so you are making the main. It's Eddie and Dean. Eddie leading the way. Eddie's in that green and white. Down the back straightaway, he's got the yellow wheels on there. Dean Riley in the 2. White, purple, number 4 crossing the line. Oh, number 1. Oh, Ronnie gonna make it back out. Nathan only ran 3 laps. Set him back out here. It's going to be close. Ronnie going to take over that 3rd place position. 2:15 left to go. You better set him out there quick. Nathan, you better be on your hot lap game.
2 minutes left.
Without driving it into the wall. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Nathan and Ronnie separated by roughly 5 seconds. Down the back straightaway. Oh, big crash. It's going to catch the leaders. Eddie's still leading the way. 5 seconds behind him is Dean. Dean was stuck on his lid down the back straightaway. They have a big gap over Ronnie and Nathan. Ronnie with a bobble. Those two drivers separated by 1 lap. Ronnie a little squirrely. Nathan back out. Oh, man. Ronnie squirreling out. Nathan getting around him. One more time around.
1 minute left.
Oh, big crash in the middle. Nathan working lap number 16. Ronnie roughly 4 seconds ahead of him. Keep on pushing. We got 40 seconds left to go. Oh, Eddie on his lid. Ronnie's squirreling out. Oh, man. A little more break. 20 seconds left to go. It's going to be Nathan to the 3 spot now. Dean, Eddie, Nathan, Ronnie. Eddie and Dean are 1/10 of a second apart. Close. Keep on going. Keep on going. Dean holding the lead. Eddie half a second behind him. Coming to the line. Eddie and Dean are done.
All drivers are finished.
Race is over. Dean, Eddie, Nathan, your top 3.
Alton Henley. Ben Wright.
I'm missing a Marshall in turn number 3. No more laps, no laps, no laps. All right, get him spread out, get him spread out.
Paul Taylor. Dan Stewart. Mark Phoenix. Sean Denny.
All right, we are going live less than 5. Ben, Sean, Paul, Alton, Dan, and Matt. All right, 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. It's Matt, Alton, Paul. Everyone within 1 second, top to bottom. It is 1 second between the top drivers. It's going to be Matt, Sean, Alton. Sean having a rough one there. He's caught with another driver. Running order is now Alton, Henley to the point. Dan, Paul, Matt, Sean, your top 5. Alton Henley, your leader. That red, blue, and yellow. Number 14, down the back straightaway. Matt Sinex, 1 second behind him. He's now pink and blue. Number 34. Down the back, in the wall. Oh, he's up in it. It's Paul Taylor now to the 2 spot. Alton, Paul, Dan. Matt in the 4, Sean in the 5. Oh, man. Watch the right side, watch after the line. Alton getting through it clean. Everyone else having trouble. Alton now working a 2-second lead over Paul Taylor. Paul has 2.5 over Matt. Matt has 1 second over Dan. Dan has 5 over Sean. Bigger gaps towards the back. Alton Henley losing that lead to 1.1 now. Paul Taylor pushing hard. He's one of the fastest cars here. Matt Sinex in the 3, Dan in the 4, Sean in the 5. Alton keeping it nice and clean. He's on a 44-lap run. He's got 3 seconds over Matt. Your leader down the front straightaway, crossing the line. Oh man, caught up in traffic. He gets out of it. Matt, 2.7 back. They cross the line, now half a second between them. Matt has open track in front of him. Alton working through traffic. Oh, man. Blue and red, yellow, number 14, falling back to the 2 spot. It's going to be Matt Sinex to the point right there on his rear bumper. Oh, man, Alton getting booted. We got Matt Sinex out front.
1 minute left.
Matt's got 2 seconds over Alton. Now 3 seconds over Alton. Matt looking to reset that TQ. He's on a 43-lap run. Leader down the front straightaway, crossing the line. Pink and blue, number 34. Alton Henley, 3 seconds behind him. Dan Stewart in the 3, Sean 4, Paul 5. Dan Stewart 1/10 of a second behind Alton. Coming to the line there, Dan Stewart now to the 2 spot. Red and blue, yellow, number 14, crossing the start finish. He's in that number 3 spot, 1/10 of a second behind Dan. Dan down the back, turns 3, O's wide out of 4. Not going to hurt him too bad. He's still holding the lead. It's Matt, Dan, Alton. Keep on going, keep on going.
1 minute done. Power Taylor done.
Alton, you're done. And Dan, you're done. Looking for Matt.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race, that's a race. It's over.
The race is
Matt, Dan, Alton, your top 3.
Show champion. Nick Lowry. Chris Hutton. Jim Lowry.
All right, you are chasing down. Oh. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Eddie, can I get you to cross the line? Eddie, cross the line. See out here? Okay, Ronnie, cross the line. Ronnie, cross the line.
Ronnie Sadler. Eddie Sadler.
All right, get them spread out, get them spread out. Race number 10, you are chasing down Matt Sinex's TQ time, 44.404. Race goes live, less than 5. Oh, watch back straight away. Still there. Less than 5. It's Ronnie, Shane, Chris, Eddie, Dean, and Nick. All right, 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Shane, Ronnie, Eddie, your top 3. Dean, Chris, and Nick rounding out your top 6. 35 seconds down, 3:25 to go. Shane on a 41 lap run, not quite on TQ pace. He's looking to go number 5 overall. A crash out of Shane moves Ronnie to the point. Down 3 left to go. Shane, Ronnie, Eddie, your top 3. Ronnie and Shane, 1/10 of a second apart. It's Ronnie in that blue and red. He's struggling through traffic. Oh man, Shane checking up. Gonna have a bobble of his own checking up like that. Ronnie holding the lead. Now Shane, half a second behind him. 1:45 down, 2:15 to go. Ronnie leading the way. Half a second over Shane. Shane has 6 seconds over Eddie. Coming to the line, your leader, that red and blue, leading the way. He's on a 39.40. He is 4 laps behind the TQ pace. Ronnie Sadler, 2 seconds now behind Shane. Shane leading the way. He's going to be in that black, blue, and red. Big zeros down the back straightaway. It's Ronnie, Shane, Eddie, Dean, Chris. Nick gonna be out of this one. 2:45 down, 1:15 to go. Eddie gonna be leading the way now on a 39 lap run. Eddie in that green and white down the front of the track. He crosses. Longer lap there, working through traffic.
1 minute left.
$3:15 down, 45 remaining. Ronnie now to the point. Shane, Eddie, Dean, Chris, and Nick. That's your top 6. Ronnie leading the way with a 44.04. Shane half a second behind him. Oh man. Eddie in the 3, Dean in the 4, Chris in the 5. Time winding down. We got 20 seconds left to go. Ten seconds left to go. Watch turn 2. Go high in 2. No more time. 5 seconds left on the clock. Keep on going till I call you done. Keep on going.
1-7 done.
Ronnie, you're done.
10-7 done.
Eddie, Shane, Dean, Chris, and Nick. That's the race. Race is
All
over.
drivers are finished. 1 hour done. The race is completed. My body.
Looking for some drivers. Chase, Paul, and Cole to the track.
My bad. Choose shelter.
Come on, Paul, hustle. All right, get him rolling. All right, a race going on. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Oh, man. Tire off in the middle of the track. All right. Spread them out. Race going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. It's Mike, Cole, Paul, and Chase. 10 seconds down, 3:50 left to go. Running their first laps now. It's Paul Taylor out front. Paul's in that blue on blue. Down the middle of the track, crossing the line. Cole Denny now to the point. He's in that red, or that pink and white, number 74. Mike, Cole, Paul, your top 3. Mike and Cole swapping every other lap. One minute down, 3 remaining. Mike leading the race by 1 second. Paul Taylor in the 2, Cole in the 3. Chasing that 4 spot. We've now got Brent Wilson back on track. $130 down, $230 left to go. Mike, Paul, Cole, your top 3. Paul looking to take Mike leading the race here. He's in that solid blue. Number 12 through the middle of the track. Turns 4 and 3 coming to the line. Never mind, he's sliding. It's going to be Cole getting around him. Running order is Mike, Paul, and Cole. Oh man, carnage in the middle. Paul broken. Looks like he blew out the servo.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Mike, Cole, Chase, your top 3. Mike Alvey leading the way. That dark blue, man, dodging that car. The number 12 turns 4 and 3 coming up on Cole. Oh man, on his lid. Big break for Cole Denny. Those drivers were 4 seconds apart. They come to the line this time around. A 14-second lap out of Mike. Cole to the point. Oh man, a bobble lap out of Cole. It's Mike back to the point. Who wants it? Mike working his way through traffic. Cole driving himself up the wall. Car must be broken.
1 minute left.
No more steering. 50 seconds left in this race. It's Mike, Chase, Brent, Cole, Paul. Mike leading the way with 40 seconds left to go. Oh, big crash on the front. Mike, Chase, Brent, your top three. Mike has a massive lead over Chase. Chase is 8 laps behind him. Chase is 1 lap over Brent. Those two drivers roughly 4 seconds apart. 15 seconds left on clock. Five seconds remaining. Oh, Chase's car gonna give out. No more laps. Come on, keep going. Next time by, they are done. Mike, you're finished. Chase, or Brent, you're done.
All drivers are finished. The race is concluded.
Thank you for the volunteer, Marshal Tim. I appreciate it. Get them spread out, get them spread out.
Down. Now for next. Keep teaching. 300. Going home.
All right. Right after this race, we're going to take a 5-minute break and roll right in around into the mains. Right after this race, we are going straight into mains. A 5-minute break. All right, get them spread out. Race is going live. Sound of the tongue, less than 5. Keith, first one on. Doug, Matt, Tony, and Ryan. All right, 20 seconds down, 3:40 left to go. Matt, Tony, Doug, your top three. All of my drivers half a second apart. Matt leading the way. Tony 2/10 behind him, reeling him in. Oh, long lap for Tony, drops him back to the 3 spot. It's Matt, Doug, Tony. Matt leading the way. He goes 4.90. Your leader in that gray and black car down the front straightaway. He crosses the line. 4.94. Doug, 2.5 seconds back. He goes 5 flat. Now Tony to the 2 spot. Tony's in that red, black, and silver down the front straightaway. His fastest lap is a 4.86. Doug in the 3, Ryan in the 4, Keith in the 5. 130 down, 230 left to go. Matt, Tony, Doug. Tony gonna go 4.84. He's gonna start reeling in the leader. Now Matt goes 4.8. Just shy of that hot lap. Matt in that gray and black monster truck down the front straightaway, crossing the line. He goes 5.2. Tony Hutton goes 5.1. Backs it up with a 4.9. Coming to the line this time around. It's a 5.2. 3.5 seconds between those drivers. Oh, leader on his lid. He had a 4-second lead over Tony. This time around, it's 1.3. Matt still leading the way. Closer than ever. 1:45 left on the clock. Tony now 1.5 back. The gap is stretching out. Tony losing a little bit of speed. He's up the wall. 2:45 down, 1:15 to go. Matt, Tony, Doug. Oh man, good Marshall. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Tony losing speed, Matt pulling away from him. The gap is now 2.5 between those drivers. Matt making up about 0.2 of a second every lap. Matt leading the way. He's got a 3-second lead over Tony with 30 seconds left on clock. Twenty seconds left to go. It's Matt, Tony, Doug, Keith, and Ryan. Now Ryan in the 4th spot, Keith in the 5. That's your closest race, is the battle for the 4th spot. Keith and Ryan are half a second apart. No time remaining on the clock. 2 seconds left to go. Keep on going, keep on going. Keep on the car done. It's Matt, Ryan, Doug, and Tony. Race is over, race is over. Matt, Tony, Doug, your top 3. Okay. Drivers, go get your cars. Go get your cars charged. We are going racing at 8:28. 8:28 is race number 1. One more time, 8:28 is race number 1. You guys have a 5-minute break. Get the batteries charged, get the cars ready. sheets are being posted. Heat sheets are being posted. No more laps, no more laps. Go ahead and put the cars away. All right. We have Slash Modified C Main going up first. Slash Modified C Main up first. You guys are going live in 2 minutes. She's putting it up here in 1 second. All right, Slash Modified up first. C Main is going to be Eddie, Dean, Chris, and Nick. You drivers are up in 2 minutes. I need marshals from Slash Late Model A Main. Matt, Tony, Doug, Ryan, Keith, the drivers that just raced. You are back out to marshal. Running order has been posted. Running order has been posted. Check out the screens. It's Slash Modified C Main, 10 scale late model C Main, 13 super stock late model B, Slash Modified B, 10 scale late model B. That's your first 5 races. We got 2 C Mains. Make sure you guys have batteries charged or someone to go marshal for you. All right. Race number 1, start making your way to the track. Slash Modified C Main, Eddie, Dean, Chris, and Nick. Marshals are from Slash Late Model. I got 1 volunteer out here. I need 3 more out to the track. All right, track is open, track is open. Get them rolling.
Nick Lowry, Eddie Sauer, Chris Hilton. Dean Lowry.
All right, get them lined up, get them lined up. No more laps. Eddie Sadler leading this one off. He's not green and blue. Dean in the 2. Chris in the 3. Nick in the 4. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling. Eddie, Dean, Chris, Nick. Race going live out of turn 4. That's a good start. Keeping it clean, keeping it clean. We got Eddie, Dean, Chris as they started. Oh, Chris going to find the back end of Dean. Not going to hurt Dean too much. Chris going to fall back to the 4 spot. It's Nick up to the 3. Eddie and Dean going to be your bump positions. Chris and Nick fighting hard for the 3 spot. All the while, your leaders are pulling away. Eddie going a little high in the corner. Dean not too far away. He wants that top position. Going to be looking a little bit better going into that B main. 45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. Eddie, Dean, Nick, Chris, your top 4. Oh, Dean going to slide out. No, man, Nick not going to be able to dodge that crash. It's Eddie, Dean, now Chris to the 3 spot. Nick battling the leader. He's got to stay ahead of him. Eddie's car looking pretty good. Oh, man. Whoa, Nick, I'm going to need you to wait. Nick, I need you to pull over for a second. That was a real short lap. There you go. You're good. All right, Eddie, Dean, Chris, and Nick. $1:45 down, 2:15 to go. Eddie and Dean half a second apart. Oh, Eddie spun around. It's Dean Riley to the point. Dean, that orange and black coming to the line now. He's in that number 656. Down the front straight, coming up on Chris Houghton. Chris is in that number 3. Oh, Dean gonna flip over. Now Eddie right there on his rear wing with 1:45 left on the clock. $2:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Dean, Eddie, Nick, Chris. Dean leading the way with a 41 lap run. 3 laps short of a TQ run. He's got 2 seconds over Eddie. Eddie has 3 over Nick. We got 1 minute left to go. 1 minute remaining. Hot lap of the race goes to Chris Houghton. He goes 5.3.
1 minute left.
Eddie leading this one out. He's got a Dean leading this one out. He's got a pretty good gap over Eddie. There's 45 seconds left on the clock. 1.5 separate those 2 drivers. Nearly identical laps between the 2 guys. 1.4 is the difference with 25 left on the clock. Chris Houghton is 11 seconds back. Another bobble there. They're going to have a huge gap. It's going to be Dean and Eddie going to the B main. Here comes the bell. Cross the line, cross the line.
Chris Houghton done. All drivers are finished.
All right, race is over, race is over.
Race is completed.
All right. Pass the cars off to someone in the pits. Have them get your batteries charged. I need all 4 drivers back out to the pits. We got to steamroll through this round. I don't want to keep you guys here later than you have to be. Let's try to fly through this round. Pass your cars off to someone in the pits. Get those batteries charged. Slash modified bumps. Eddie and Dean, you are racing in race number 4. That is your B main. Race number 4 is going to be the B main.
Bill Gibson.
Marshall's back out to the track. Eddie, I need someone out for you.
Skeeter Crow.
Get him rolling, get him rolling.
Scott Russell. Dwight Smith. Frank Crow.
Thank you, Doug. All right. Make those quick adjustments if you need them. Make them now, make them now. All right, let's get them lined up. No more laps. It's going to be Bill Gibson on point. He's in that white flame job with a little bit of blue, number 67. Skeeter in the 2, Phil in the 3, Scott in the 4, and Dwight rounding out that 5 spot. All right, race number 2, 10 scale 8 model C main. Get them rolling, get them rolling. Bill, you are leading us off. Out of turn 4, your race is live. Oh, that was a sketchy start, but it's going to work out. It's going to be Phil to the lead. Oh, work together, work together. One behind the other. No need to have crashes this early. Phil going to get by really lucky there. Narrowly dodging that crash. 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Phil leading the way. He's got a lot of fast drivers behind him, and he's got to try to hold off. He goes wide. Lets Dwight go by. Here comes Scott. Scott going by. Oh, Phil trying to hold him off. He's going to fall back to that 3 spot. It's Dwight Smith from the 5 to the 1. Showing a lot of pace here. He goes 4.2 fast lap. Scott goes 4.3. Phil goes 4.4. It's Phil back to the 2. Scott falling back. A big bobble there. Dwight going to take hot lap of the race once again. 4.19. He's battling lap traffic. That's solid white and yellow, number 45. Oh, man, Phil with a big crash. He's going to fall back. He is now in the 3 spot. Scott going to take back the 2. Here comes Skeeter. One of the faster cars. He is right there on Phil's rear wing. He's got that modified motor. Phil looks like he has a stock motor. Oh, man. Turns 3 and 4. Skeeter going wide. Lets the leader by. Well done. Very smart. 1:45 down, 2:15 to go. Dwight has a 6-second lead. That's 1 full lap over Scott. Scott in that solid black. Yellow wheels. He's crossing the front stretch right now. Phil 2 seconds behind him. Bill Gibson the 4. Skeeter in the 5. It is close racing in the back of the pack. 150 left to go. That's 2:10 down, 150 remaining. Bill Gibson, hot lap so far, 4.09. Skeeter goes 4.18. Those 2 drivers going number 4 and 5 in the race. Watch turn 1, go low. It's clear. Dwight Smith now a 2-lap lead over Scott. Scott in that blacked out yellow wheeled buggy down the front stretch now. He's got Phil half a second behind him. Oh man, Scott rides the pipe, nearly flips it over. He's got Bill Gibson right behind him. Oh man, Phil getting the worst end of that. 1 minute left on the clock. He's going to pull it over. It's Dwight, Scott, and Bill. Bill's got a hot lap of the race. He's about 2/10 faster than Scott. He is now half a second off of him. Scott up in the wall. Bill looking low. Nice pass there. He's now got the bump spot. Dwight on a Sunday drive, a 12-second lead. He's ran super solid and clean. He's drafting nice and smooth behind a lap car. Doesn't want to crash this late into the race. 30 seconds left to go. Your solid white and yellow number 14 leading this one off with a 12-second lead over the white, blue, and orange. Dwight from the 5 to the 1. Bill from the 1 dropped all the way down to the 5, worked his way back up to the 2 spot. Time winding down. There's 5 seconds left to go. Race is over. Keep on going or when you cross, the race is done. Scott, Bill, and Dwight. Dwight and Scott, you are going to the main. Dwight and Scott. Okay, my late model bumps. My late model bumps are going to be Dwight and Scott. You are in race number 5. Late model B main. Dwight and Scott going to the late model B. Race number 5. Make your way back out here to Marshall. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling.
Kyle Champion. Hunter Nolan. Chris Hutton. Nathan Harvey.
Dwight, I need you back out here, or I need a marshal for you. I need a marshal for you. Oh, is Brent your volunteer? Yeah. Just remember, it is on you to find a volunteer. I need someone out here in turn 3, somewhere in turn 3. Thank you very much. All right, get them lined up, get them lined up. No more laps. Hunter Nolan leading off the B main. Kyler in the 2, Chris in the 3, and Nathan in the 4. All right, drivers, get them rolling, get them rolling. Hunter, you are leading us off. Down the back straightaway. Out of turn 4, we are live. Hunter going wide. Kyler a little squirrely, not taking advantage of it. Kyler sees that opening a mile wide. Oh, man. There he is. Kyler now to the top spot. Hunter dropping back to the 2. Here comes Chris Helton in the 3. $30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Kyler, Hunter, Nathan, Chris. Kyler leading the way on a 47-lap run. Him and Hunter looking to take the bump to the A main. High lap of the race goes to Kyler. He went 4.7. Hunter Nolan goes 5.1 that time around. Hunter is 2.5 behind Kyler. This time around, 2.5. $130 down, $230 left to go. Kyler, 4.7, back to back. Here it comes around again, a 5.1. Kyler now has a 4.5 second lead over Hunter Nolan. Kyler now with a 1 lap lead over Hunter. He just keeps on throwing down that 4.7 hot lap.
2 minutes left.
Hunter 6 seconds behind him now. Chris Helton 2.5 behind Hunter. Hunter's going to start finding some faster laps. He's really wide off the pipe. Chris reeling him in. Chris just went 4.8. Hunter 5.4, 5.3. Here comes Chris. Race hard, race clean. Chris sees the inside. Hunter going wide. Oh man. Now Chris Helton to the 2 spot. .245 down, 1:15 to go. Kyler getting around. He's now going to lap number 2 for the second time. Chris going wide. Chris and Hunter pushing hard, both of them 5.2 that time around. 1 minute left on the clock. Chris pulling away. .45 left on clock, 45 left on the clock. Kyler goes 4.50, hot lap of the race. 12-second lead over Chris. Chris has 1 second over Hunter. That is your closest races for the bump. Chris and Hunter 1.5 apart. Ten seconds left to go. Lure's going to get 2 more laps. 2 more laps. Next time by, they are done. Chris caught the line.
Done.
Race is over. Race is over. Kyler, Chris, Hunter, Nathan. Super stock late model B main is done. Kyler and Chris going to the A main. Super stock late model A main is race number 8. Kyler and Chris, you are in race number 8. Race number 8. I had 4 guys in that race. I need all of them out here to marshal. I see 2 out here. I need 2 more. There's 3rd. All right. Got all 4 of my marshals. So Eddie and Dean bumping up from the B main.
Paul Taylor.
Get them checked in. Get them checked in.
Jim Riley. Eddie Sadler. Sean Champion. Ben Wright.
All right. Ronnie Sadler across the line. Oh, there he is. Get yourself 2 laps, Ronnie. Go on, line them up. Oh. Cross the line, Ronnie. Transponder not checking.
Ronnie Sadler.
All right, get them lined up, get them lined up. Oh, Ronnie, run yourself a lap or two. See what the car does. It's Paul, Ben, Ronnie, Shane, Eddie, and Dean. Get him rolling, Paul. You are leading us off. Get him rolling. Out of turn 4. Good start there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Restart. Watch the line, watch the line, watch the line. Let's get a restart real quick. All right, it's Paul, Ben, Ronnie, Shane, Eddie, and Dean. All right. I mean, you could run it without a body. I'm not going to stop you. Gotcha. It's Paul, Ronnie, Shane, Eddie, Dean. All right. Get him rolling. Get him rolling, Paul. Get him rolling. Out of turn 4, you are going live. Oh, Shane in the wall. Loses the position. Never mind. He's going to get it right back. It's Paul, Shane, Eddie, Dean. .30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. It's Paul, Shane, Eddie, your top 3. Ronnie, I see you called us. Your transponder is not working properly. Right now, we got Paul, Eddie, Dean, your top 3. Shane in the 4. Ronnie and Ben off track. 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Paul Taylor leading the way. He's got an 8-second lead over Eddie. Eddie up in the wall. Oh, battery out of the car. Watch the back stretch. Go row down the back, row down the back. We are down 3 cars now. 3 down, 3 remaining. We got 2.5 minutes left on clock. Paul, Shane, and Dean. Paul and Shane separated by 12 seconds. Shane and Dean are separated by 10 seconds. Nobody's on their own lap, or nobody's on the same lap. Everybody is on their own. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left together. Your leaders at orange and blue 20. Crossing the start finish. He's on a 43.402. This is roughly 1 second off TQ pace. Man, solid run here out of Paul. That orange and blue 20. 43.402. He's got a 13-second lead over Shane. Shane has an 11-second lead over Dean. Oh, Dean real squirrely. So is Shane. Both of them having long laps. We got Ronnie back out on track. Transponder working properly now. Hot lap of the race goes to Paul Taylor of 5.3. Shane, 17 seconds behind him. He goes 5.4. Dean Riley is 12 behind Shane. He goes 5.6. 1 minute left to go. Paul on a 43.403. He crosses the line. That orange and blue, number 20. Just under a minute left to go. It's 50 seconds on clock. Leader across that start finish line. He goes 5.6. Leader, a 20-second lead over Shane. Shane has 20 over Dean. Dean has 2 minutes over Ronnie. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Ten seconds left on clock. 10 seconds left to go. Paul, Shane, Dean, your top 3. Ronnie in the 4, Eddie 5, Ben in the 6. No time left to go. No time. Cross the line, you are done. Cross the line, you are done.
Paul Taylor done.
Race is over. Race is over.
The race is completed.
Paul and Shane gonna bump up.
All drivers are finished.
Paul and Shane now in race number 11. That's the A-Main. Paul and Shane in race number 11.
Shane's brother. Keith Tichenor. Connor Essex. Brent Wilson. Scott Wilson. Dwight Smith.
Race number 5, no more laps, no more laps. James Bruther BQ here tonight as solid white, number 77. Connor in the 2, Keith in the 3, Brent 4, Dwight 5, Scott in the 6. Dwight and Scott bumping from the B-Main. All right. Get him rolling, James. You are leading us off. 4-minute race. We got 6 cars going live out of turn 4. All right, restart. All right, James, Connor, Keith, Brent, Dwight, Scott. Keith, make one more lap around. There you go. All right, warm up. One behind the other. Make one full lap before we start forcing these passes. Oh, I'm sorry. One more time around. I thought we were going live out of 4. Yeah, out of 4. One lap. James, Connor, Keith, Brent, Dwight, Scott. Out of turn 4, we are live. One behind the other. All right, perfect. Now it's up to you guys. I did my job. 10 seconds down, 3:50 now. We got James Bruder leading the way. Solid white, number 77. Trying to hold off that white, yellow, and blue, number 8. Connor S6. 1/10 off. Oh, gonna flip it over, finds his wheels. Dwight gonna go by. It's a 3-car pile up in turn 2. Leaders making their way through. Oh, Connor's car dipping and grabbing that bumper, making the car flip over. 45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. It's James, Dwight, Connor. Dwight all the way from the C, now up to the top of the B. He's looking to take the win here. James in that 2 spot, not too far behind. It's about half a second. Dwight's got hot lap of the race. He goes 4.26. Now Connor in that 3 spot goes 4.16. 1/10 of a second faster. Running order is Dwight, James, Connor, Scott, Keith. Dwight and James 1 second apart. James and Connor 1 second apart. Gaps are pretty even down the lineup. Dwight and James 1.1 apart. James and Connor 8/10. James holding down that second bump position. Connor with a crash. He's going to fall down just a little bit. Connor has 10 seconds over Scott. Third place does not get a bump. He's got to push. Oh man, James up on his lid. Lucky Marshall there. He got saved. Oh. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
It's Connor now to the 2 spot. 1 lap over James. James going to throw down a hot lap after his crash. 4.19. It's Dwight, Connor, James. Connor now 1.8 behind the leader. Oh, watch the back stretch. Watch the back. Connor catching a crash. Watch the back. Go low, go low, go low, go low. Dead car, dead car. Scott's car is done. 240 down, 120 remaining. Dwight, Connor, James, your top 3. $1:15 left to go. It's Dwight and Connor 1.1 apart. James now 10 seconds behind him. It's a battle for the top spot. Dwight and Connor. Half a second last time by. They come to the line. It's 0.6. Solid white and yellow. All leading the way. That number 14. Connor Essex. White, yellow, and blue. Number 8. Now 2.5 behind the leader. James in the 3. Brent in the 4. Keith in the 5. We got 30 seconds left on clock. 30 seconds left. Dwight and Connor 1.2 apart. Dwight having a slower lap of 5.1. Allows Connor to reel him in a little bit. 10 seconds remaining. That's 2 more laps for your leader. 2 more laps for your leader this time around. 1.9 is the gap. They are both going to bump. Across the line.
Point Wilson done.
Dwight Connor, you are going to the A main.
All drivers are finished.
Race is over. Dwight and Connor, you are bumping up to the A main. 10 scale late model A main is race number 9. Dwight and Connor, you are in race number 9. Okay, I had 6 drivers in that race. I need 4 out to Marshall. Oh, well. It's Sportsman. All right, Todd and Jackson to the track. Got a full field of marshals. All right, track is open.
Jackson Boyd. Todd Brooks.
All right, get them lined up. It's Todd Brooks and Jackson Boyd, 1 and 2. All right, Todd and Jackson, one behind the other. Make a full lap around. Go ahead, Todd, you are rolling off. 1 full lap at half throttle. 1 full lap at half throttle. Out of turn 4, we are going live. And go. Todd and Jackson, 1 and 2. It's a 1v1 grudge race. Down the back straightaway. Oh, man. Todd and Jackson. Jackson going to tag his rear bumper. Oh, it's tight. Keeping up with him. Todd, nice and smooth, running nice lines. He goes 6 flat. Jackson goes 6.5. That's solid red, blue, and black. Number 26, holding off. White, red, and blue. Number 55 of Jackson. The number 26 holding off the 55. Todd just went 5.8. Jackson goes 6.1. $120 down, $240 left to go. Todd looking to put the lap on Jackson. Down the front straightaway. Oh, Jackson looking high. Oh, man, Todd going low. Oh, Todd up in the wall. Turns the car the wrong way. Jackson getting back around him. It's going to be a long one for Todd. So Todd leading the way. 4 seconds behind him is Jackson.
Two minutes left.
2:10 down, 1:50 remaining. Todd leading the way, 10 seconds behind him is Jackson. .230 down, 1:30 left to go. Jackson goes 6 flat, new hot lap for him. Todd goes 5.7, 3/10 apart on fast lap. Oh, Todd up on his lid, finds his wheels. We got 1:10 remaining, 1:10 remaining.
Left.
55 seconds remaining, 50 seconds remaining now. Todd and Jackson, 8 seconds apart. .330 down, 30 seconds left to go. Todd and Jackson, 11 seconds apart. There's the bell. Todd and Jackson, 1 and 2. Todd will take the win. Jackson in that 2 spot. It's 2-0 drive. Buggy Street Stock up next. Marshals make your way back out. I need volunteers to the track.
Connor Essex. Brad Millen. Scott Wilson. Doug Powell. Dwight Smith.
I need a volunteer in turn 2. A volunteer in turn 2. Someone to come out there and help us. Alden, if you want to come out here and help us, that would be awesome. You're not up until race 10. All right, get them lined up. Doug, Dwight, Connor, Scott, Brad. Yeah. This is a 2-0 Buggy Street Stock A main. Doug Powell, your TQ, leading us off when he's ready. Out of turn 4, we are live. Solid red and white, number 8, leading this one off. It's Dwight in the 2, that white with yellow, number 14. Connor in the 3, Scott in the 4, Brad in the 5. Already we're seeing Doug pull away. That's solid red, number 8, down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 coming to the line. Dwight Smith 1 second behind him. That white with yellow, number 14. Dwight goes 4.4, his fast lap so far. Scott in the 3, Connor in the 4, Brad in the 5. Connor now a lap down. Now Scott getting put a lap down. Doug lapped all the way up to second place. Dwight in that 2 spot. Dwight's got 4 seconds over Scott. Scott has 2 over Connor. Connor has half a second over Brad. Connor goes 4.5. That's his fast lap. Brad goes 4.6. Scott finds a 4.4. Dwight goes 4.4. So Doug, fastest car in the race by a long shot. He goes 4.2. Your leader, that's solid red. Number 8 with spoked wheels. Coming to the line there. 4.3. He's on a 55.401, just short of his TQ run. Leader turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. Oh, working through some crashes. Doesn't hurt him hardly at all. Dwight getting the worst end of that one. He is now 1 lap behind the leader. Scott 1 lap behind Dwight. Closest race on track is for the 3 spot. Scott and Connor 8/10 apart. Scott in that blue and white, number 5. Connor in the white and blue, number 7. .220 down, 140 left to go. Doug, Dwight, Scott. Oh, watch turn 2. It's clear. 230 down, 130 left to go. Looks like everyone is on their own lap. Connor and Scott, only 2 cars on the same lap. They are 2 seconds apart. Connor holding down that 3 spot. He's in that white and blue, number 7. Crossing the line there. He's got 2.5 over the blue and white, number 5.
Left.
1 minute remaining. Doug, Dwight, Connor, your top 3. Scott in the 4, Brad in the 5. .330 down, 30 seconds left to go. Doug on a 55.402. Dwight 10 seconds back. Connor 10 seconds behind him, and Scott 5 behind Connor. Everyone on their own lap with 5 seconds left to go. No time remaining. Cross the line, you're done.
Scott Wilson done. Doug Power done.
Everyone is finished.
All drivers
So, Dwight, Connor, your top 3.
The race is completed.
All right, get them rolling, get them rolling. I need a marshal in turn one. I need a marshal in turn one.
Champion. Ryan Hall.
I need a marshal for Dwight or Doug. A marshal for Dwight or Doug.
Chris Helton. Matt Phoenix. Tyler
In
Champion.
turn one, marshal in turn one. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. All right, get them lined up. It's Matt Sinex, your TQ here tonight in the Super Stock Late Model class. Ryan in the 2, Tony in the 3, Nick in the 4, Kyler in the 5, and Chris on the 6. All right. Matt, you are leading us off when you're ready. All right. I got 6 drivers going live out of 4. All right. It's Matt, Tony, Ryan. Tony's showing a lot of pace, trying to get around Matt. He tips it over. It's Matt Sinex, your leader. White, blue, number 34, coming to the line now. Well done, Kyler, getting out of the way. Oh, Ryan gonna flip it over. Here comes Nick. Nick looking for the inside, doesn't see it. 45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. Matt, Tony, Ryan, your top 3. Nick in the 4, Kyler in the 5, Chris in the 6. As they started, we got Tony now up to the 2 spot. Tony looking for the 1. Oh, man. Tips it over. Matt gonna hold it. Ryan gonna lose it. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Hot lap of the race. Now up to Nick Lowry. Nick Lowry in the 2. He's in that black, silver, and green going wide. He lets Tony walk right around him. We are now down to 5 cars on track. Chris gonna pull off. 1:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Matt, Tony goes 4.36. Holy hot lap. Matt Sinex still leading the way. He's got a 3-second lead over Tony. Tony crosses the line. He goes 4.6. Coming to the line once again. A 4.4. Nick losing sight of Tony.
2 minutes left.
Matt leading the way. Oh man, big crash out of turn 4. Matt now has a massive lead. Matt with a 7-second advantage over Tony. Tony has 1/10 over Kyler. Oh, Tony's truck going down. It's Kyler and Nick moving up. Ryan in the 4. Matt with a crash. Crossing the line. It's Matt, Kyler, Nick. Kyler is 3 seconds behind the leader. Kyler has 3 seconds over Ryan. Ryan has 2/10 over Nick. Battle for the final podium. Tony is 1 lap behind these guys. He's working his way through. He is much faster. Oh, up on 2 wheels. Ryan in that 3rd and final podium position. Trying to hold off Nick Lowry. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. White and blue, number 9, trying to hold off the silver, green, and black, number 4. Kyler driving right around him. He's got the pace. 45 seconds left on the clock. Matt Sinex on a 49-lap run. He's in the blue and white, number 34, down the front straightaway. Kyler in the black and silver. 20 seconds left to go, 20 seconds left to go. Kyler now 1 lap behind the leader. 15 remaining. Matt goes 4.5. Kyler 4.4. 5 seconds left to go. Watch the back straightaway. Watch the back straightaway. One more lap around. This is for the podium. Ryan goes high and big right there. Man, that was close. Race is over. Race is over.
Done. The race is concluded.
Matt, Kyler, Tony, your top three.
Connor Essex. Cole Gibson. Mabel. Dan Stewart. Joe. Once more.
All right. No more laps, no more laps. Let's get them lined up. Make those changes to your cars. Make those changes to your cars. We got Grant Gibson, TQ, here tonight. Grant in that pink and white 90. Cole Denny in that solid gray and orange number 10. Dan Stewart in the blacked out white wheels in the 3. Doug in the 4, Dwight in the 5, Connor in the 6. Grant, Cole, Dan, Doug, Dwight, Connor. Lots of D's in this race. All right, Grant Gibson, when you're ready, you are rolling us off. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Get them rolling. 1 through 6. Going live out of turn 4. Oh, Grant, tippy right off rip, falls back to the 6th spot. So does Connor. It's Cole Denny out front. Cole working a big lead now. Man, Grant and Connor can't get enough of the traction rolls. We got Cole, Dan, Doug, your top 3. Dwight in the 4, Grant in the 5. Watch turn 2. Go low, go low, go low. Right in the middle of the track. Bad spot to crash. 30 seconds down, 3:20 to go. Cole Denny on the 56.402. Good enough to reset. Oh, watch the front stretch. Oh, well done. 1 minute down, 3 remaining. Cole Denny with the lead. That solid gray, little bit of orange. Number 10. Working the front stretch, crossing the line. He goes 4.2. Dan Stewart, 2 seconds behind him. Doug, a half a second behind Dan. Oh, man. Oh, Oh, big crash out of Doug. I tried to hold on to it. He's now going to be one lap down. It's Dwight Smith to the 3. Hot lap of the race goes to your leader, Cole Denny. He goes 4.05. Dan Stewart goes 4.18. Dwight 4.19. Doug 4.17. Everyone in this race goes faster than a 4.2. Cole Denny down the front straightaway, across the line. That's solid grade, number 10. Crossing the start finish. He's got 3 seconds over Dwight. Dwight came all the way from the C main. He's looking to go back to back. Dan Stewart, half a second behind him. Dwight in that solid white, little bit of yellow, number 14. He's got half a second over Dan Stewart. Dan's in that solid black, white wheels. Down the front, crossing the start finish. Cole, Dwight, Dan. Oh, up in the wall. Cole gonna go around. Dwight now has, Cole has now lapped the whole field. 130 left to go. 230 down, 130 remaining. Cole on a 57.401, a very nice pace. He's got 4.5 over Dwight. Oh, tags the wall. Doesn't hurt him too bad. Dwight in the 2, Dan in the 3. Dwight has the fastest car in the house to follow. He's sitting in a real good spot. Dan Stewart with 1 minute left on the clock. He's got Doug Townsend behind him. They are 1 lap apart. Doug is 1 lap behind Dan. So Dan holding down that third and final podium position very well. $3:15 down, 45 remaining. Cole Denny, 57.401. He's got a 5-second lead over Dwight. Dwight has 2 over Dan. Dan has 5 over Doug. Bigger gaps towards the back of the race. 25 seconds left to go. Cole leading the way. That's solid grade, number 10. Crossing the line. He goes 4.18. He crossed the line once again, 4.19. His average is a 4.23. 5 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get 1 more lap. Everyone, 1 more lap. Cross the line. And Doug, Cole, and Dwight. Everyone is finished. Everyone is done. Cole, Denny taking the win. Dwight in the 2, Dan in the 3.
Larry. New money.
All right.
1-7.
All right, no laps, no laps, no laps. Don't start around until I open it up. I need drivers from that last one. I need Dwight. There's Dwight. All right, track is open, track is open.
37.
out.
81.6.
All right, get them lined up. We got Dean Riley TQ here tonight. Eddie in the 2, Nathan 3, Ronnie in the 4. Get them rolling, Dean. Get them rolling. Marshall's ready. We are going live out of 4. Oh, Nathan going high. Gonna get around 2 drivers. Oh, man in the wall. Watch the front, watch the front. Go low, go low. Away from the driver's stand. It's clear. Dean, Ronnie, Eddie, Nathan. Dean, we're looking to put a lap on the field already. That purple, white, and blue. Number 1. Coming down the front straightaway, crossing the stripe. He goes 4.9, hot lap of the race. And he goes 4.89, taking hot lap of the race. Eddie gonna start running some hot laps now. Oh, he gets squirrely. Dean, Eddie, Ronnie, your top 3. Nathan in that 4 spot. 1 minute down, 3 remaining. Dean and Eddie both throwing down hot laps. Dean takes fastest lap of the race, so 4.83. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Dean on a 47.401, 4 seconds behind, or 4 seconds ahead of Eddie. Eddie beating and banging with Nathan. He's got the lap on him. Dean, Eddie, Ronnie, Nathan. 1:45 down, 2:15 to go. Down, 2 minutes left to go. Dean on a 47.401. He's got 3 seconds over Eddie. Eddie's in that white and green, yellow wheels. Down the front straightaway now, crossing the line. He is closer than ever to Dean. 1.5 is the gap. Oh, big crash. He jumps the pipe and now he's a lap down. Nathan moving up to the 3 spot. .245 down, 1:15 to go. Coming up on the final minute of the race. Your TQ, Dean O'Reilly on a 47.403. He's got a 2-lap lead over Eddie, looking to be a lap at this point. Nathan in the 3 spot. Everyone equally separated. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 7 seconds apart from each other. This time around, everyone's 8 seconds apart from each other. 40 seconds left to go. That's 3:20 down, 40 remaining. Dean Riley leading this one off. 47.401. That white, purple, and black. Number 1 crossing the start finish. He hits the stripe with a 4.9. Eddie taking hot lap of the race. 4.72. He did that last time around. He backs it up with another 4.7. Third time around of 4.8. What were these laps earlier in the race? He's flying now. 4 minutes down. 5 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go. Here's the bell. Race is over. Race is over.
Our drivers are finished.
Dean, Eddie, and Nathan, as they started, they are gonna finish.
Paul Taylor. Sean Champion.
Get him rolling, get him rolling.
Matt Sinex. Dan Stewart. Alton Henley. Sean Denny.
All right. No more laps, no more laps. Oh! All right, Matt Sinex, your TQ here tonight. Pink and blue, number 34, leading this one off. Dan Stewart in the 2, Alton Henley 3, Sean Denny 4, Paul Taylor 5, Shane Champion on the 6. All right. Get rolling, get rolling. Down the back straightaway, out of turn 4, we are live. Good start. Matt, Dan, Alton as they started. Sean Denny looking for the inside. He sees it. Alton going to cut him off. Oh, man. Rolled over there, losing positions.
Alton, you cannot point and shoot the ball.
30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go.
He's having some other issues.
45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. Matt, Paul, Alton, your top 3. Sean in the 4, Dan in the 5, Shane in the 6. 1 minute down, 3 remaining. Matt on a 45 lap run, looking to do better than his TQ. That pink and blue, number 34, coming to the line. Paul Taylor now 4 seconds behind him. Paul in that orange and blue, number 20, tipping over. Bad recovery. He's gonna fall back and lose position. Alton Henley now to the 2. Sean Denny right behind him. They got that lap back on Matt. So, fastest car in the race is Matt Sinex. He goes 5.18. Alton Henley goes 5.39. $150 down, 210 left to go. Matt leading this one up, 4.5 over Alton. Alton's got 1.5 over Sean. That's your top 3. Dan in the 4, Paul in the 5, Shane in the 6. We've got 1:45 remaining, 1:45 left on clock. Matt and Alton, 5 seconds apart. Matt now on Alton's rear bumper. $245 down, 1:15 to go. Matt, Alton, and Sean, your top 3. Matt having a long one there. Alton gonna get some braking room from Matt. Cross the line, 3.2 is the gap. Cross the line once again. 3.1 is the gap. With 50 seconds left on the clock. Matt, Alton, Sean, your top three. Sean and Dan are 2 seconds apart. That's the battle for the 3 spot. Sean Denny, that green and blue, number 96. Holding off Dan Stewart, that orange and blue. Coming to the line. Sean goes 5.8, Dan goes 5.4. That's half a second made up. Cross the line once again. 5.4 to Dan's 5.3. Sean trying to hold off Dan. It's going to be closer than ever. Half a second between those drivers. Sean going on defense. Alton going to get a gap. Oh, Sean Overseer out of the corner. Dan moving up to the 3. Final turnaround. Dan going to get it. Race is over. Race is over. Matt Sinek's going to take the win. Alton in the 2, Dan in the 3. Hey, Alton, I am going to need you back out here.
Drop your car off and come back and speak your race.